What in the name of controversy is happening with the X-Men '97 creator, Beau DeMayo? It's true that Disney and Marvel are not required to give a reason for releasing an employee, but it is odd because X-Men is a big deal for their animation division, and for a company that hasn't had any hits in the last few years, it was really risky to fire the showrunner/creator of this new show 2 weeks before the premiere. Beau DeMayo's work on the series has already been completed, and has been for a while. In fact, he finished 2 whole seasons of the show. His only role at the moment is promotional. It's one of those cases where it seems like something happened behind the scenes, and we won't find out what happened for like 5 years. It is very reminiscent of Millie Gibson's recent mysterious exit from Doctor Who. If you follow Hollywood long enough, you can kind of get a feel for when someone is leaving a project for behind-the-scenes drama reasons, as opposed to the actual work. But it is intensely strange to fire someone at this point. Most shows would simply have him promote for a couple of weeks and then quietly shuffle him off. But it's Hollywood, so you don't know until the tell-all comes out. Before the controversy gets sorted out, we have some ideas on what might actually be happening based on what we have seen so far. Let's get to it. The allegations against Beau DeMayo, the head writer of X-Men '97, reveal complex dynamics within the creative industry. They underscore the importance of transparency and accountability in professional environments. Understanding these allegations can shed light on the broader challenges faced by writers and creators, including issues of workplace behavior, power dynamics, and the impact of such controversies on creative projects. It's crucial to approach these matters with a focus on fairness and due process, ensuring that all parties involved are given an opportunity to present their perspectives. The first season of X-Men '97, which brings back the legendary mutants from the '90s comics, came out in March 2024. It was the second animated Marvel series to debut on Disney+. DeMayo was a big part of making the show happen, and also worked on Blade, a Marvel movie set to release next year. As everyone was left puzzled about what went wrong, the attorney for X-Men '97 creator Beau DeMayo released a statement. The response was to Disney's claim that DeMayo was fired from the series because of misconduct allegations. Having much experience with Disney, the playbook is always the same. Attorney Brian Friedman of Friedman, Tatelman plus Cooley said, "Family-friendly on the outside, but secretly attempting to plant illegal, unconscionable items in contracts that silence the truth and stop the employee/customer from asserting basic constitutional rights." The statement follows Disney's announcement about why DeMayo was fired from X-Men '97, and why his credits will be removed from the show's second season. Earlier that day, DeMayo posted on social media, claiming Disney took this action because of his gay pride post from June. Disney responded by saying they took action after investigation uncovered egregious misconduct by DeMayo during his time on the show. However, they didn't provide details about what the misconduct involved. A source mentioned that it was sexual misconduct that led to DeMayo's initial removal, and repeated breaches of his separation agreement resulted in his credits being removed from Season 2. As we will explain through detailed, specific examples, which we will roll out in detail one by one, Disney's model is very clear and a repetitive illegal pattern. Friedman's statement continued. Once it gets challenged or exposed, the gaslighting and redirection of the blame toward anyone willing to tell the truth starts through an international, well-oiled publicity machine. Friedman has worked with several well-known clients, such as Megyn Kelly, Gabriel Union, and Chris Harrison. Friedman also added that they were going to use the evidence that they had gathered to sue Disney. In his own words, "Over the next few months, with the brave help of those who have been illegally silenced, retaliated for simply telling the truth and then destroyed for it, one by one, this bullying and illegal conduct will be exposed to the government." Beau DeMayo wants nothing from Marvel/Disney except the truth. He will bravely tell the truth, so will I. Stand by. Let's just hope it doesn't come to this. When all this started, it felt unreal, but fast forward 5 months, and the writer goes online to announce he won't get credit for the second season of a popular Disney Plus show, even though he finished the work before leaving. DeMayo shared this on social media, mentioning it was part of a troubling pattern he faced while working with Marvel. Marvel quickly responded, and in a statement explaining his firing, they said it happened after internal investigation uncovered some egregious issues. DeMayo's post says, The image above is X-Men fan art that I shared on Instagram for Gay Pride in June. On June 13th, Marvel sent me a letter saying they removed my Season 2 credits because of this post. DeMeo wrote on X along with a drawing of himself as a shirtless Cyclops. Sources report that after he left, both sides agreed on the rules about posting on social media about the show, which DeMeo still did from time to time. Because he broke these rules, he lost credit for Season 2, although details about why he was let go and the internal reviews haven't been revealed. Sources say it was related to sexual misconduct. During his time at Marvel, DeMeo was very active on social media, where he shared X-Men facts, posted shirtless photos, and even had a non-explicit OnlyFans account. Because of this, the LGBTQ magazine called him the sexy gay Marvel writer and showrunner. At first glance, it seems hard to believe that Marvel would take away DeMeo's credit just because of a social media post. After all, he posted similar things while he was still working there, like the Gay Pride illustration. Plus, when Marvel executive Victoria Alonso was fired in 2023, she kept her credits on the projects she had worked on. However, the mention of an internal investigation suggests there are more serious reasons behind this decision. Even though DeMeo's firing got a lot of negative attention, X-Men 97 still became a big hit with both viewers and critics. It even earned Marvel Studios its first 100% perfect score on Rotten Tomatoes. And DeMeo received an Emmy nomination for the episode Remember It. At D23, Marvel hinted at a second season, and after DeMeo was let go, they brought in Matthew Chauncey to write a third season. So far, DeMeo has stayed mostly quiet about his firing from Marvel. However, recently he did mention that he tried, but couldn't get a seat at the Emmys from the studio. In his first post on X, DeMeo said, "I'll share more later, but I need to take a break from social media to find a safer place where I can be myself. Out, proud, and nerdy. Stay tuned." Beau DeMeo's path in the entertainment world is truly intriguing. From his role in The Witcher to his work on Marvel's Moon Knight, he's shown his skill and adaptability. His knack for creating engaging stories has put him among the top writers today. But it's not just his professional success that's impressive. DeMeo's personal passions, like his love for comic books and video games, also fuel his creativity. It's clear his love for storytelling is at the heart of his achievements. As he takes on new projects, fans can expect more exciting stories from this talented writer. Whether you're a longtime fan or curious about what's next, Beau DeMeo is definitely a name to keep an eye on in entertainment. Are there any chances of Beau DeMeo being hired back for X-Men 97? The probability of this ever happening is low, as Beau DeMeo was not the only writer on the show. He was working with an extremely talented team of writers and animators, but the work they achieved was extraordinary. Every time someone rewatches an episode, the first thing that will be noticed is the perfection of the animation. I sincerely hope that the team is talented enough to execute on this level without him, but X-Men 97 is an unparalleled success. A lot of persons were expecting it to be mediocre, with nothing to say for it but nostalgia and fan service. Instead, the world got one of the most intriguing, poignant, mature, complex shows it has ever seen. I literally have to stop myself from saying more because there's so much to praise about this show. What step do you think Beau DeMeo will take next? Will the details of this controversy ever come out? Let us know your thoughts in the comment section below.